The $3 billion ghost exit. Why Chinese AI geniuses run for Singapore and still get caught. There is a story circulating in the tech underground that sounds like a fever dream. Meta, formerly Facebook, supposedly just closed its third largest acquisition in history. The target? A Singapore-based AI startup called Minutes, or Minin. The price? $3 billion. The timeline? A mere 10 days. For context, that puts this deal right behind WhatsApp and Instagram. But while the deal allegedly happened in Singapore, the shockwaves are hitting Beijing. 1. The magic product. Why $3 billion? You might ask, what does Minutes even do? It's not defense tech. It's about brute force execution. Imagine you're in a grueling 5-hour product meeting. Most AI tools would give you a summary. Minutes supposedly takes that chaos and instantly builds the product roadmap, writes the report, and structures the website. It's the ultimate automation play. The founders are the classic odd couple of the Chinese internet's golden age. Xiao Hong, the elite graduate from Huazhong University of Science and Technology, HUST. Visionary, Ji Chao, the high school dropout, a self-taught hacker who built the famous Muma browser as a kid. This is the DNA that built Tencent and ByteDance, people who didn't wait for permission to innovate. 2. The ByteDance lowball and the 1% trap. Before Meta supposedly entered the picture, ByteDance, TikTok's parent, reportedly offered them $30 million. The founders said no. Why? Because in 2020, the Chinese government took a 1% golden share in ByteDance. The logic. You don't need to own 51% to be the boss. You just need 1% and a seat on the board. I don't need to tell you what to do. I just need the power to tell you what you are not allowed to do. Sensing the walls closing in, Xiao and Ji did what every smart Chinese AI founder is doing right now. They moved the whole operation to Singapore. 3. The law of the thug. Now, the drama turns into a legal thriller. The Chinese government is reportedly detaining the founders, accusing them of leaking state secrets or violating AI export laws passed in late 2023. The irony is thick enough to choke on. The tech is civilian, not military. The company was already Singaporean when the laws took effect. The founders were already working abroad, yet they were lured back or intercepted, facing massive fines that would conveniently swallow that $3 billion exit. It's a classic move. If I can't buy you for $30 million, I'll take your $3 billion by force. 4. Born as a slave, dying as a human. There's a famous saying from a Chinese blogger that haunts this story. I was born a slave, but I want to die a human. For tech geniuses like Xiao and Ji, moving to Singapore isn't just about taxes. It's an attempt to reach human status in the global market. But the reality is grimmer. If you are a Chinese tech talent, your ancestry is a permanent tether. The double standard. If you build a weapon for the U.S. military, you're a hero of the gene pool to the nationalists back home. The reality. If you build a successful private company and try to keep the profit, you're a traitor. 5. The survival gap. Most people see these risks and think, why didn't they just stay quiet? But these founders aren't like us. Their cognitive horizon is years ahead. They saw the iceberg of regulation coming and jumped into a lifeboat. The tragedy? Sometimes the lifeboat is still tied to the sinking ship by a very short rope. The bottom line. Whether the $3 billion Meta deal is a verified fact or a tech urban legend doesn't actually matter. It resonates because it highlights the fate of the Chinese founder. In today's world, your HQ address is no longer a business decision. It is a destiny choice. You can change your passport, you can change your language, and you can move your servers to Singapore. But escaping the 1% control logic is the hardest algorithm any AI genius has ever tried to solve.